My name is Claire. I am 34 years old. I have been married to my husband Michael for 8 years. We don't have children. We always said we would wait until the time was right. I thought we had all the time in the world. I was wrong. 6 months ago, I had a husband who loved me, or so I thought. We had our routines: coffee together every morning, dinner at 7 p.m., movie night on Fridays. We weren't perfect, but we were us. Then everything changed. Not all at once, that would have been easier. It happened slowly, so slowly that I didn't notice at first. Like watching yourself disappear in a mirror, one piece at a time. It started in March. Michael came home from work excited, more excited than I'd seen him in months. "We hired someone new at the office," he said. "Her name is Amanda. She's brilliant. She went to Stanford. She has all these ideas for the new campaign." I smiled. I was happy for him. "That's great, honey," I said. "Sounds like she'll be a good addition to the team." I didn't think anything of it. Why would I? The next week, he mentioned her again. Amanda suggested we try a different approach to the Johnson account. She was right. It worked perfectly. I nodded. "She sounds smart." "She is," Michael said. His eyes lit up when he said her name. I noticed it, just for a second, but I pushed the thought away. I told myself I was being paranoid, insecure. He was just excited about work, that's all. Then the text messages started. At first, it was just a few. "Work stuff," he said. "Amanda has a question about the presentation. Amanda needs the file I was working on." Always Amanda. Never "my colleague" or "someone from work." Always her name. Like she was someone special, someone important. I started to feel something I'd never felt before. A small, quiet unease. Like standing on ice that's just starting to crack. One night, we were having dinner. I had cooked his favorite meal, lasagna, the one his mother taught me to make when we first got married. I spent 2 hours making it from scratch. He took one bite and said, "This is good, but Amanda made this Italian dish for the office potluck last week. It was incredible. She's an amazing cook." He didn't even look at me when he said it. He was scrolling through his phone, smiling at something. I put my fork down. I wasn't hungry anymore. I asked him, "Do you talk to Amanda a lot?" He looked up, surprised. "What? No. I mean, we work together. We have to communicate." "It just seems like you mention her a lot," I said carefully. He frowned. "Claire, are you seriously getting jealous of my coworker? That's ridiculous. She's just a friend, a colleague." I felt small, stupid. "You're right," I said. "I'm sorry, I'm just being silly." But I wasn't being silly. I was seeing something. Something I didn't want to see. The next Friday, it was movie night. Our tradition. Every Friday for 8 years, we watched a movie together. But that Friday, Michael came home late. "Sorry, babe," he said. "I lost track of time. Amanda and I were working on the presentation. It's due Monday." "It's Friday night," I said quietly. "I know, but this is important. You understand, right?" I nodded. What else could I do? "We can watch a movie tomorrow," he said. But we didn't. He was tired on Saturday. He had a headache on Sunday. Movie night never happened that week. It became a pattern. He came home later and later. Amanda and I grabbed drinks after work. Amanda wanted to go over the strategy. Amanda needed my help with something. Always Amanda. I started to feel like a ghost in my own home, like I was fading, disappearing, and she was taking my place, one piece at a time. Then came the night that changed everything. We were invited to his company's annual dinner. I bought a new dress, black, elegant. I wanted to look beautiful for him. I wanted him to see me again, really see me. We arrived at the restaurant. His boss greeted us. "Michael, Claire, so glad you could make it." Michael smiled. "Wouldn't miss it." Then I heard a voice behind us. "Michael!" A woman's voice, bright, confident, beautiful. I turned around. She was stunning. Long dark hair, perfect smile, wearing a red dress that fit her like it was made for her. She walked straight to Michael. She didn't even look at me. "I'm so glad you're here," she said, touching his arm. "I wanted to introduce you to someone." Michael smiled at her. That smile, the smile he used to give me. "Claire," he said, almost as an afterthought, "this is Amanda." She finally looked at me. Her eyes swept over me, quick, dismissive. "Oh," she said. "Hi, you're the wife." The wife. Not Claire, not his partner. The wife. Like I was a title, a role, not a person. I shook her hand. "Nice to meet you." My voice sounded weak, small. She smiled, a polite smile, empty. "Michael talks about you sometimes," she said. "Sometimes. Not all the time. Not often. Sometimes. Like I was a minor character in his life. A footnote." "He talks about you all the time," I said. It came out sharper than I intended. She raised an eyebrow. Michael laughed, awkwardly. "Work stuff," he said. "You know how it is." We sat down for dinner. I thought Michael would sit next to me. He always sat next to me at events. But the table was arranged differently. Name cards. I found mine. Michael's was across from me, next to Amanda's. I watched them all night. They didn't stop talking, laughing, leaning close to each other. His hand brushed hers when he reached for his wine glass. She didn't pull away. Neither did he. I sat there, silent, invisible. No one talked to me. No one asked me questions. I was just the wife, the woman in the background. When we got home, I couldn't hold it in anymore. "You barely looked at me tonight," I said. Michael sighed. "Claire, not this again." "Not what again? I'm telling you how I feel." "You're being insecure. Amanda is my colleague. That's it. We work together. I can't help it if we get along." "You get along better than we do," I said quietly. He stopped. "What's that supposed to mean?" "You laugh with her more than you laugh with me. You talk to her more than you talk to me. You light up when she's around. When's the last time you lit up for me?" He stared at me. "You're being ridiculous. I love you. I married you. Amanda is nothing. Nothing. But she was everything. She was in every conversation, every late night, every smile he didn't give me. If she's nothing, then why do I feel like I'm disappearing?" I asked. My voice broke. He didn't answer. He just walked away, went to bed, left me standing there, alone. The weeks after that were worse. He stopped pretending. He stopped hiding it. He brought her to Sunday dinner at his parents' house. "Amanda loves Italian food," he said. "I thought it would be nice to invite her." His mother welcomed her with open arms. "Oh, Michael, she's wonderful. So smart. So charming." I sat at the end of the table, watching. His father asked Amanda about her career, her hobbies, her life. No one asked me anything. I'd been coming to these dinners for 8 years, but that night I was invisible. After dinner, I helped Michael's mother in the kitchen. "Amanda is lovely," she said. "She and Michael seem to get along so well." I froze. "She's his coworker," I said. She smiled, a strange smile. "Of course. I just meant they have good chemistry. It's nice when people connect like that." Chemistry. Connect. Those words felt like knives. "We have chemistry," I said. "Michael and I." She patted my hand. "Of course you do, dear." But her voice said something else. It said, "Did you? Or did you used to?" That night I couldn't sleep. I lay in bed next to Michael. He was scrolling through his phone, smiling. I leaned over. I saw the screen. A text from Amanda. "Tonight was so fun. Your family is amazing. Thanks for including me." He typed back. "They loved you. You fit right in." Fit right in. Into my family, my dinners, my life. I felt something inside me break. A crack that had been forming for months finally split wide open. I got out of bed. I went to the living room. I sat in the dark. I thought about everything, every moment, every sign. I had been replaced. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but piece by piece. Coffee in the morning became coffee with Amanda at the office. Movie night became late nights working with Amanda. Sunday dinners with his family became dinners where Amanda sat in my seat. Conversations with me became silence. Smiles for me became smiles for her. I was still his wife on paper, but she was his wife in every way that mattered. The next morning I made a decision. I needed proof. I needed to know for sure. I waited until Michael left for work. Then I did something I never thought I would do. I went through his laptop. I felt sick doing it, but I had to know. I opened his messages. There were hundreds, texts with Amanda going back months. "You're the only one who understands me. Claire doesn't get it. She doesn't get me anymore. I think about you all the time. Last night was perfect. I wish you didn't have to go home." Last night. Last night he said he was working late. Last night he came home at midnight. Last night he kissed my forehead and said, "Sorry, babe, long day." I kept scrolling. There were photos, pictures of them, at restaurants, at bars, at the park, smiling, holding hands, kissing. In one photo she was wearing his jacket, the jacket I gave him for Christmas 2 years ago. My hands were shaking. I felt like I was drowning. Then I found the email from Amanda to Michael, sent last week. "I know this is complicated. I know you're married, but I can't pretend anymore. I love you, and I think you love me too. We're good together, better than you are with her. You know it. I know it. When are you going to stop living a lie?" I waited for his response. I was terrified. Part of me hoped he defended me, defended us. But he didn't. His response was simple. "I know. I feel the same way. I just need time. I'll figure it out. I promise." I closed the laptop. I sat there, numb, empty. He was going to leave me, for her. He'd already left me, really, emotionally, mentally, physically. I was just the last to know. I was the ghost haunting my own life. I thought about confronting him, screaming, crying, begging him to stay. But then I realized something. I didn't want him to stay. Not anymore. He'd replaced me in his heart, in his life, in every way. And I deserved better than being someone's second choice, someone's backup plan, someone's wife in name only. That night when Michael came home, I was calm. I had packed a bag. Not everything, just enough. He saw the suitcase by the door. "What's going on?" he asked. I looked at him, really looked at him. "I know about Amanda," I said. His face went pale. "Claire, I can explain," he began. "You don't need to," I interrupted. "I read the messages, I saw the photos, I know everything." He opened his mouth, closed it. "I'm sorry," he finally said. "I didn't mean for it to happen." I laughed, a bitter, broken laugh. "You didn't mean for it to happen? Michael, you brought her into our home, into our family. You chose her. Every single day, every late night, every smile, every laugh, you chose her over me. So don't tell me it just happened. You made it happen." He looked down. "I do love you, Claire." "No," I said, "you don't. You love the idea of me, the security, the history, but you don't love me. If you did, I wouldn't feel like I've been disappearing for the last 6 months." I picked up my suitcase. "Where are you going?" he asked. "I don't know," I said, "but I'm not staying here. I'm not going to be the wife you keep around while you build a life with her. I'm not going to watch her replace me anymore. She already has, so you can have each other." I walked to the door. He didn't stop me. He didn't fight for me. He just stood there, silent, and that told me everything I needed to know. It's been 3 months. I'm staying with my sister. I filed for divorce last week. I heard through mutual friends that Michael and Amanda are together now, officially. They don't hide it anymore. His family loves her, his friends think she's great. She got everything: my husband, my life, my place. But you know what? I got something too. I got myself back. The woman I was before I started shrinking to fit into his life, before I started disappearing. I'm not invisible anymore. I'm here, I'm whole, and I will never let anyone make me feel like a ghost again. Thank you for listening to this story. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to the Story Reading in English channel. Your support helps more stories reach people like you. With every story, our English gets better and our hearts get stronger.